Hello everyone, this is Enzo and I'm here with Gabriel Soussi.
Hi guys. So I lost in top 16 of the Ycs Indy. This list is almost the same. I did second place at the French National Wheel 2 weeks ago. And yeah, I opened 3 wanted game 2 against Paolo and then 3 Ash Blossom game 3. So it was hard, but congrats to him. He's playing in top 4 and I hope he's gonna win. Alright, so let's go to the deck profile. So for the starters, I'm playing 12. So no 1-for-1, because I feel you have enough weight into playing. 12 is enough, and then I don't want to go over 18 engine card in that deck. So that's 6 more. So because I don't want to go over 18, I kept 1 cross out because I feel like all the other cards are mandatory. Also, it's the worst one going second, and it's the worst one in any other matchup than the mirror match. So that's why this is the one I'm cutting. 1-for-1 is not indoors because it's a card that's very expensive when you're trying to activate it. It's you have to do less 1, and usually in the mirror match it's a hand trap war, and doing your less 1 is just, you can't do that. It's too risky. So yeah, I don't want to go over 18 because I feel like this deck should be played 18 engine, 18 non-engine if you're playing at 40. Because opening non-engine is part of the format. It's almost more important than drawing engine. So I always want to try to draw 2 non-engine per hand, going first or second. So 18-18 seems like a good ratio to either draw 3 engine, 2 non-engine, or 2 engine, 3 non-engine. So, alright, so now we have the 4 breaks of the deck. I think maybe you can play only 1 Flamberge, but then it's very risky because in some game states the second one comes up. I feel like it's more doable than what people think, but I don't want to take the risk this weekend. And then for the non-engine, I'm playing the 12 hand traps that everyone should be playing because it gives you a 50%, almost a 50% chance of opening 2 of them and destroying a good amount of the ranges that Snake Eye has. So if he opens 2 engine cards or only 1, you can beat them pretty easily with that, because then they end on SP plus non-engine, and that creates a good game that you can win usually if you're playing better than them. So yeah, those 12 in my opinion are mandatory for what I just explained. They're the best against either Snake Eye Ash plus Crossout or Snake Eye Ash plus Double Star. I feel like Neeb, Joel, Ogre, they're bad because if you open them with any of those, they don't trade well into Snake Eye Ash plus an extender. They either end up at least on Flamberge plus IP or even more. So to me, they're just not good enough because I prefer to play cards that are better as a second non-engine than the cards I just told you about. So I prefer to draw a hand trap plus a board breaker in the mirror match than drawing a hand trap plus one of the bad hand traps I just told you about. I think it's much better. Because you hand trap him at least once, even though he's gonna usually be able to extend through it, he'll use cards from his hand to do so, and then usually it means he has 1 non-engine, maybe 2 if he has a golden hand, and through 1 non-engine, if you have any of those plus engine, you beat him very easily. So yeah, also there are better cards going first than EBO, Joel, or Ogre that are very bad. And they have a good coverage because against Voices they're fine as well. Against Tempai as well they're good. So I think this non-engine lineup to me is the best in the format, and I've been successful with it. So. Then for the side deck, so first when I'm going first, I'm setting in those 2 deck lockdown and a cross out. So the most important thing for this deck is to resolve its loop. Because we have other ways to do the loop than people usually have. I'm playing plus domino. It allows you to end on 38 in a lot of setup where other people won't. So it means that we're less weak to the board breaker strategy. So I think cards like Crossout that allows you to resolve your loop are better than Floodgates, because the opponent is trying to hand trap you, so you prefer to go through his hand trap than just pass with a Floodgate on the board. But at the same time, I prefer to not play engine that are suboptimal, like 1-for-1 or Cold Battle Grave. That won't be every time an onslaught to the hand traps. So I play the maximum of it, and then I play floodgates for the others. Then against the mirror match, I have 9 cards. So 2 prank cratops, change of earth, 3 mind control, 3 phantasme. Again, I think this lineup is the best because those 12 are like those 9, sorry, for me are like the best against semi-board or the whole board. Because like they trade with the Appaloosa or the IP very well. This is just one more engine card, so I set out engine to put in this instead. I feel like it's just a better engine card in the mirror match specifically. And then yeah, they're good if you hand trap them and they end on SP. Those cards are good. If you don't hand trap them and they go full board, those cards are good as well. So to me, they're the best. I prefer those cards than Metatronus. And I want to have some outs to the floodgate, but like I don't want to play bad cards to have outs to the floodgate. So I think Pancratops is like good, even though the opponent might have zero back row, it's still alive. Well, like for example, Feather is not alive if they have like 0 back row. So I prefer this type of cards. It's a body presence as well, can help you play sometime. So yeah, and it's a beater. Sometime in a mirror match, it's about like being able to have the monster with the biggest attack on the board, and there's skill drain as well. And the 3 last cards are Ghost Bell. That's the main change of the list. It's just because in USA you guys are playing a lot of voiceless, so I wanted a card that's like better against voiceless. I was playing these shows before for branded, but there's no branded here, so also it's good against them. Yeah, my list is like very bad against them, but I decided to not be prepared for it because I wanted to try and win. So I feel like you need to be very prepared against voiceless in the mirror match, and so you don't have the space to be prepared for stun at the same time. So then extra deck. So yeah, I'm playing Anima, Roslomino. I can explain that later. Those 2. I mean, like it's normal extra deck to be honest. The only thing that is like maybe a little bit weird is like this one and this one. So like this is my rank 1, I guess. People play Food Show or Nightingale. I prefer to play this because like you put up your board, even though you don't know that you're playing against Tempai, you put up your board and you still have access to it through IP. So it's better game 1, and also it's better against Droplet than Nightingale, for example. It's better against Okaiju as well because they have to use all those cards before. So yeah, I just think it's better in every setup. Because like they have to use Droplet or Kaiju before to break your board, and then you still have IP in the spray and trap zone that summons this and they cannot out it. And plus Domino is just a card that allows you to make 38 in a lot of scenarios where people cannot do it. Even with the 1 card loop, you can summon 38. That's very important in the mirror match, even post side. So yeah, so other people are very weak to like they get hand trapped and then the opponent has like a take control card or like a TTT. We are less vulnerable to this because of Domino that allows you to make 38 in situation where you could not usually through hand traps or like with the 1 card combo only. Yeah, that's just much safer in a format where everyone's gonna play 1 change of 3 mind control on the side and TTT somewhere. So yeah, that's for my deck profile. Thanks to Jib, Lund and Enzo, who I tested with for this event, and to my team in France, Royalty, because they were just with me every day within the game. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
Congrats, Gabe.